Hey guys, Bat7 here back for another video. What's going on, guys? So today we are here back on my Minecraft Gotham City. This is on my first island, and I do apologize that I haven't done some videos here in a while. It has been a little bit, but you know, we're coming back now. And last episode we finished up this row of buildings right here, and we did the hospital. So now I was thinking at first, hey, I should do the park, you know, because it's kind of like in the middle between the, you know, the first and second row. We should do the park, and then I'll go over and do the library and continue down. But then I decided, no, I don't think I'll do that because there's not a whole lot of references in the park, and the park video is going to be quite short. I mean, most of the park is what you see right here, right now. It's, you know, you basically can see all of it, you know, while I'm looking at it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of a couple of references to put in the park, and until then we will move on and we'll come to this at the very end of when we're reviewing the first island. So yeah, so we're going to skip past the park for now, and we're going to come over to the Gotham Public Library. And this library looks, I don't know, it looks phenomenal. That's the word I'm going to use, phenomenal, because I just love the look of it. It was inspired, I believe, by the New York Public Library. I was actually in New York, so I did get to see it. It wasn't for, like, I didn't get to go inside. I didn't get a, you know, a whole good look at it. I remember I was on, like, one of those tour buses that show you around New York, and I saw the library, and I was like, wow, that looks really cool. And it really inspired me to go and kind of do this. And I believe I'm talking about the right library. I hope I am. But he got like the lions out front. I made some lions, you know, lying down and stuff. Lions are lying down. Anyway, sorry, yeah, puns. Anyway, yeah, so he's lying down here, and yeah, so it's like this nice little statue of him lying down, and it looks really good. I gotta say, it turned out really good. This is like his mane going around his face right here, and this is his snout. I gotta say, it looks really nice. When I built it, I was like, this is it. This is what I want it to look like. So it's pretty good. So these are my lions here, you know, outside the library. And I gotta say, just like I'm saying, the outside just looks really nice. You got these bigger. Normally, I like to go with like a, you know, a 1x1, just like one block pillar. But this is like a kind of like a 2x2 pillar, and I gotta say, it looks really nice. It really suits the building well. You know, those bigger, thicker pillars really make it look nice. And yeah, really cool. Also up here as well, you got like a little bit of a design. You know, you got this overhang popping out a little bit here, which the pillars are holding up. And I've even got some chiseled quartz right here to give it some texture, make it look nice. You can't see it from really far away, but it does look really nice. You know, when you're a little bit up closer to it, you can see it, and it looks really nice. So I just kind of put that there as a little bit of texture, and you know, something to just make it look a little bit cooler. You may notice there's not a whole lot of windows on this building. Now there are some on the sides. Once we work our way over here, there are some on the sides, and I'll explain the whole purpose of why I wanted these windows here like this. But there's not a whole lot of windows because there's a lot of books inside, and for a library designed like mine, you'll see that the less windows the better. It just makes the bookcases and stuff look a lot better. So here on the back, not a lot of detail. That's like the one thing that I want to fix about this library. I love the building. I love looking at it. It's great. But I would love to just give some sort of texture to the sides and the back. I feel like it's missing something. So I'm going to, you know, try to do that. But, you know, if I end up actually, you know, changing it a little bit between now and then, I feel like I won't, because I am working on other islands and I'll probably forget about it. But, you know, if I end up doing something like this, maybe I can do a video where I show some updated stuff on the island or whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, that's a good look on the outside here. Also, there's a skylight, and you can kind of see, you know, everything on the inside. But the skylight looks really cool. What I love doing, actually, is when I'm up on this building here, City Hall, I love just, like, thinking about an action sequence where there's a fight on City Hall, and then Batman has to run and jump down and, like, smash through the skylight inside to the Gotham Library to chase a criminal. It just, you know, I don't know, sounds kind of cool. I just love the whole skylight thing. And yeah, so now we're going to drop down and we're going to head inside through these nice archways here. And so here we are. This is the inside. You probably saw it through the skylight here, but this is the inside of the library. It looks really nice. And as you can see, like I was saying, the less windows the better. It looks really nice on the inside. And you know, the bookcase designs, they got this nice design on top of the bookcase. Really nice, really nice. Got some torches on top here as well, give it some light. Lighting wasn't too troubling in here, to be honest. I actually found some pretty unique ways to light up the place, so it wasn't too bad lighting this place up. But yeah, then over here I'll explain the windows while I have that on my mind. Basically, the reason I want these windows is, you know how people, like to come in here and read and whatever. Well, some people like to sit at these tables here and, read and whatever and do their thing. But some people like to, just kind of chill by like a windowsill or something. Just kind of sit down, relax by the window, and read your book. I can't see my. Hold on. There we go. Chill and read a book. So, basically, that's what this whole thing was for, just for someone to sit down and sit on the windowsill, or maybe even two people, friends, sitting across from each other and just kind of reading books together, And that's kind of what I did it for, just for somewhere to sit and, somewhere to chill out and read. So that was the whole point for that, and I gotta say it does look pretty nice, and it gives at least a few windows here, because I kind of, kind of felt bad that I couldn't get more windows here without making it, look a little bit better. I wouldn't say I felt bad per se, but I was a little bit mad. I was a little bit angry that I couldn't really fit some windows in without making it look a little bit weird. But yeah, it definitely looks really nice. What else we got here? What else can we talk about? Well, we got a second floor. That's pretty cool. We got this little walkway here, so you can pick up some books from tall shelves. Now, I do have a ladder going all the way up, just in case you want to get a book right here. So the ladder leading up to the second floor, it does kind of go all the way up to the top, so you can get some books right here on the very top shelf. But if you do want a book in the very middle of the place, you can see that, there's no ladders there. Try not to put too many ladders. I originally was going to put a bunch of ladders everywhere and stuff like that, but I decided against it because walking around like this would be really hard with a bunch of ladders everywhere, and it would have been like slowing you down and stuff like that. Especially if I wanted to do a cool, battling scene in a library. I don't know why I'd want to do that. I think it'd be kind of cool though. But I tried to design my buildings so that they're kind of like ready in case it gets robbed or something. I can do like an action sequence in here. So I tried to plan that out. Just so I could have Batman running around and whatnot. So I just kind of left it with no ladders going everywhere and stuff like that. No ladders going up everywhere. But still, it looks really nice. It looks really good. So down here, we've got, like I mentioned earlier, tables and chairs. Really nice, really nice. You just kind of sit here. I got some lighting underneath there. Not the most discreet way of covering up lighting, but I didn't want lighting underneath the tables. I thought that would have been stretching a bit too far, as I do have lighting over here on the floor. But it's not as bad. It's okay. But underneath the tables, I didn't really want it showing. So I put some brown carpet. I might get rid of it. I thought it would have matched the dark wood a lot better. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. So I'll probably get rid of the brown carpet. But for now, that's what's covering it up. And yeah. So we got some tables and chairs here. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of trouble lighting the place up. I kind of thought of some cool ideas. But I might get rid of this brown carpet and just have lights on the floor. I think that'll be fine. It's not something you see in a traditional library, lighting on the floor. But hey, it's something to light it up, something to light the place up, I guess. So that is the tables and chairs. Now we're gonna work our way over to the only reference in this building, which is why this this kind of building review is a little bit shorter than the rest. We've got Librarian Miss Gordon, which is Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, or Oracle, whichever way you want to look at her. In this, she's Oracle. In my world, she's Oracle, because if you guys watched the Clock Tower video, I do have her, headquarters there for Oracle. And if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out, because it's one of my favorite buildings as well, one of my favorite looking buildings. So you should go check that out. But yeah, so we got Barbara Gordon as the librarian here, and I don't know if she actually stayed being a librarian when she was Oracle. That's the one thing I don't know. So if any of you guys know that, please let me know. Comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know if Barbara Gordon stayed as a librarian when she was Oracle, because I'm sure she had to get, money somehow. She had to have finances. So I'd really like to know if she continued being a librarian and then she was like kind of like an Oracle by night type thing. So here we have return boxes up at the librarian's desk. They're just kind of to put some books in. So you put the books in here and you're like, yeah, here's the book back. And then the librarian can take it out from the back here and take them back. So you just kind of, you take out books like you would any library and you can return them right there. And yeah, we got some rows here. I mentioned the lighting on the floor for the rows. I was going to cover these in like red carpet or something, but I didn't want to put red carpet everywhere. I thought it would, throw the place off a little bit. I wasn't sure how it would look. So I decided just to keep it, au naturel and just not put any carpet around here. So I just kind of left it plain. Yeah. So we got some rows here, and like I said, I got some lighting here because it does get dark. Same thing here. I didn't put any lighting here because I got the windows, so that was kind of the lighting for this whole row here. And come over to the other side, same thing. More rows of books, more windows, and yeah. So that's basically it for this this library, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Gotham City videos and whatnot. Next episode, I think we're going to do City Hall. City Hall is going to be fun. It's one of my newer builds. I got to finish some stuff up on it, though, so I don't know how early it's going to come out. I'd say give it 1 or 2 days, and I'll have a video out on it. I'd say give it 1 or 2 days. And, yeah, so we're going to be doing City Hall next episode. Like I said, be sure to like and subscribe for more Minecraft Gotham City content. And, yeah, anyway, guys, I'm Bat7. I'll see you guys all later. Peace out.